What's going on, Gym Rats? I'm Mr. Fundamental.
And AP.
AP's in the house. This is Game Point. Let's get it. Let me know if you can hear us loud and clear on this Valentine's Day Friday. It's going to be chaos out there. That's why I'm glad. Me and my wife don't celebrate it.
Because we celebrate it every day. That's
Exactly. We celebrate it every day. Every day we celebrate it. Let me turn myself down. But let me know if you hear me loud and clear. I know AP mumbles, so we don't have to worry about that. But he's back after taking another day off.
It's not, dude.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna say nothing. It's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna be nice.
You're gonna be nice. Yes, he bought me some. Parfait? You know, while he ate a Big Mac and
the little foo-foo stuff for him and the man stuff for me. The Mac's over here.
Heart attack stuff for you. I got to stay healthy, man.
I
definitely got to stay healthy. You know, but brought Rocco some fries, so you're in Rocco's good graces again.
My boy.
Well, that's good. So let me know if you hear me loud and clear. We're going to get after today. Today's going to be the love and hate show. Since today's all about love, we're going to go ahead and talk about what we love and what we hate. So I'm going to bring up some things that we can talk about, and you guys will tell me if you love or hate them. And then also, since you run the show,
go ahead.
Look at you being a good boy. Since you guys run the show, you guys can tell us
what you love.
Bring us up something that you want to talk about, and we'll go after it. But go ahead.
What I love and hate, man. I love me some milk and cookies, and the real cookies. But I hate sitting by this man right here sometimes. Man, he wants me to just slap him sometimes. But that's it. That's all I love and hate right there. What you love and hate, man?
Well, I love everybody. I love the Gym Rats. I don't hate anybody. I don't think I can hate.
No, there ain't no hating. All right.
But for you guys that are watching right now, make sure you hit that like and love button. Check us out on YouTube as well. We're getting ready to launch that. We got to get into some YouTube. We're going to get us 1,000 subscribers, so then we can start doing YouTube Live. It's a bigger platform we can go on too, but we're not going to forget about Facebook. Lolio says loud and clear, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, Lolio. He doesn't care about no Valentine's Day either. But I love my wife every day.
As we should.
You know, we don't have to celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, if Jessica Say is watching, holler at your boy. You know, let's talk Jessica Say. She's always on watching my show. She's liking all my pictures on Facebook.
No, I don't think she likes your stuff.
What I would love is for Jessica Say to have a threesome with me and my wife. But hey, I can dream. I can dream.
Only from you. Only from J Lolio.
Most definitely. But we got All-Star Game this weekend. Dunk contest, things like that. We're going to talk about that. One thing I did want to bring up, let's start off early in the show. What do you think about the whole Houston Astros apologies and things like that? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What's going on?
You know, I have mixed feelings about that because I think they just did it, you know, because they had to. I think it was something they felt that they needed to. But man, we've had these talks before. You know what? It is what it is. They said what they had to say. They apologized. I think when they come out, they got the Astros team has a lot to prove and to show people that they deserve that, that championship. But we'll see. We'll see when they come out and how they play.
I mean, I don't think it's ever going to be forgiven. You know,
no,
especially if you're not a fan of the Astros, it's just gonna be terrible. Letitia, what's going on? Happy Valentine's Day to you, the girl. She's back in the house.
One
of our favorite Gym Rats. Hasn't been around much. I don't know what's going on. I guess since the Texans, you know, after the football season ended, she's like, I'm not talking anymore. I hear our producer coming up here. Oh, yes, it is. My sexy wife in the house.
What happened? What broke?
Yeah, we keep zooming in and stuff like that. You didn't hear my comment about Jessica Say, did you? Okay.
No, she didn't hear. She don't want to hear.
I know. Most definitely. But while she's fixing that, here's what I thought about it, man. Jim Crane. Did you see the booty in there? I saw it. Jim Crane, the owner of the Astros, really messed this one up, man. And did you hear what he said? Like, I think it was like 30 seconds in. I believe it did not help us in any way. It was no advantage to us. And then a minute and 7 seconds later, he said, I never said that. Dude, so this right there, it just made the rest of the day worse. Now, Other players, I wasn't impressed with. I mean, it seemed like they were all reading from the script.
That's why I said I had mixed feelings about it. I know they did it for PR, deals or whatever issue, but I mean, it is what it is. Get over with it and just play ball next year.
Here's what I would have said if I was a player. Hey, listen, did we do something wrong? Yes, we did. I apologize for it. You can hate us or love us. All we're going to do is just prove that we're still a great team. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
As blunt as you have to be. But these guys, I apologize. And, like they had a cue card and things like that. It was terrible. Lola says Astros have no standing for a while. They have to earn trust. And, yeah, they're going to be the most hated team in baseball. I mean, think about it. I think they're in Yankee Stadium
the
last week of the season. Oh, they're not getting booed, man. That's going to be nuts. We're talking about Los Angeles Angels, right? They might sell out with Los Angeles Dodgers fans just to get heckled. Oh. Those are some games you got to look for. And I know you've been busy, but you're here now, and that's what I love. Most definitely.
I kind of can't wait to see it. I want to see what's going to happen. Not that I want my boys to be booed, but I'm just kind of like anticipating it,
And there is Trevor right on time. I was just actually hitting him up. Trevor, what's up? Trevor, what do you think about the Houston Astros and their apologies? And okay, so they're going to have, I think that their odds right now, they're third best behind the Dodgers and the Yankees. What do you think? Do you love or hate their chances to get back to the World Series?
I love their chances.
I
think they're motivated right now. I think they're going to come out on top. And when I say come out on top, top 3, top 4, I think they're gonna come out and they're gonna play. They have to. They have to prove that they can still, like Lowe said, you got to get that trust, man. And they're gonna go out there. They're gonna play ball and make people trust them again.
And Bellinger did say that Altuve stole the MVP from Judge. That's something to really think about because those two were really neck and neck that season. And you think the advantage they had gave Altuve?
So are you saying that if he wouldn't have won, or they wouldn't have won that year, the championship, that it should have gone to him?
No. A lot of people are saying that, or some people said Bellinger, he said that Altuve stole the MVP from Judge in a way because they were really close, like stat-wise. Well, if Altuve never cheated, or the Astros never cheated, they would think Altuve might have had a lower batting average, less home runs. That's what they were saying. And that's something people think about. You cannot, we could sit there and say until we're blue in the face, yeah, the Yankees definitely would have won in a 7-game series. Oh, the Dodgers definitely would have won. You can't go back on it. And so even with that one, it is. And Trevor says Dodgers going to be looking strong. Apologies didn't seem from the heart, if you ask me. And boom, you hit it on the thing. Jessica say, "What's up? I see you, girl." See, she didn't get to hear me. So Jessica say, "You down with the threesome or what? What's up? Give me a thumbs up." Jessica say, "If you're down with the threesome, me and my wife." But yeah, moving on from that, like I said, I just thought it was I hated it. So let's start off the show with some hate. But this is a love. Make sure you guys like and love the show. If you start a watch party, remember, or if you're on a watch party, we will not be able to see your comments. But go ahead and start a watch party anyway, because then you'll be in charge.
I got my watch party going on.
Who you got on there? Got anybody on there that we can talk smack to?
I got Juan, Cliff, Eddie, Val, Oscar, David.
What's up,
Gil?
Eddie, Val, and all
What's up, Gil?
Any down year by the Astros regular will be a point of shame and blame. Exactly. Now what the Astros can do, if you want to earn trust and get everybody off your back, win a World Series.
That's why I said I think they're gonna have to. It's a must. They're gonna have to do that. If they don't, I don't know.
So you guys want to bring in any love and hate?
Who y'all love? Who y'all hate?
Go ahead, bring up a conversation starter. We'll let you guys run the show.
Y'all love watching me, and you hate watching this dude over here. I know.
Jesus! See, our viewers just went down in half since you said that.
No, look, more people are popping on. That's what it is.
No, they're just like, no, don't want it. Well, actually, I figured that not many people be watching because guys like you on Valentine's Day are just whoosh.
Hey, man.
This guy actually texted me and said, "We still having a show today?"
I was verifying it for the woman. That's what it was.
I know. I've never met his woman before, but I guarantee his woman hates me. I made him come in today. He said, "Let's make the show short. I'm going to make this show an hour and a half. So, guys, make it an hour and a half so he'd be in trouble. No cookies for him, for sure." That's his date tonight, Rosie.
I got Girl Scout cookies over there.
Yep. Letitia says, even though they did or did not cheat, they can't just blame Astros. It's been said other teams do it. I think even if they had signs, it would be hard to hit and make them all the runs. And you know what? That's a good point too.
We brought that up before.
Yep. Yep. Of course, any sane person hates the Yankees. Okay, so Lolio says, do you love or hate the Yankees? We all hate the Yankees, unless there's some New Yorkers. Trevor, are you a Yankee fan?
I think he is, right?
No, I know he's a Charger fan, and I think a Bulls fan. Is that right? But okay, since no one's brought up any good ones, so let's start with this. All-Star Weekend, and we'll go over a couple. But overall, do you love or hate the All-Star Weekend nowadays? Is it exciting? Do you watch it?
You know what? Ever since Kobe left, retiring, not being an All-Stars, and around that time, I just stopped watching it, to be honest.
But why?
I think when he was playing, he was trying to win. You got the West and East, whatever. But because after he left, these guys don't. It's all show. To me, it seems like a globetrotter type of game, to where they're throwing above over the rim and shooting long half court threes all the time. They're not really playing to win for the East or the West. They're just going out there to just ball out, win MVP, do whatever, make weird passes and all that. So I don't really care for it. It's cool to watch some of the players, but they don't want to get hurt. They're not out there trying to play hard or win.
Yeah, most All-Star. I mean, I remember the All-Star games in the '80s and the early '90s. They would pretty go hard, and then even like the last 20 years, even when Kobe was playing, they would the first 3 quarters or so, and then the last quarter they would turn it on.
Right.
I haven't watched in the last couple years. I'll say right now I won't watch it. I don't hate it though. It's just not my cup of tea, you would say. Trevor says Aaron Gordon winning the dunk contest, and this is what I really don't love anymore, is the dunk contest for years has been terrible. I mean, this year you got Aaron Gordon, Derek Jones Jr., Pat Connaughton, and Dwight Howard. And the one, Dwight Howard, to me, I hate that one. Like, I mean, come on, even when he was in the dunk contest years ago, you think a 7-footer, and he wasn't even dazzling. Yeah, he put on a nice show, put on the Superman cape, but I can't even think of things he can do to actually win this.
Aaron Gordon's the only one that actually.
Yeah, and you know what sucks? In the 3-point contest, you got Zach LaVine from the Bulls. I wish he was in the dunk contest instead. I mean,
why is he not in the?
I don't know. Like, what about? I mean, I know why Zion's probably not in it because you don't want to get hurt or whatnot,
right.
But we got to bring the stars back to it. I mean, I guess I'm interested in the 3-point contest. You got Trae Young, Buddy Hield, Joe Harris, Davis Bertans, Devin Booker, So I guess I'd love that a little bit. I mean, I do check in those festivities because you got the what else you got, like the skills challenge, I think it is. I don't mind watching that, but it's not like anything.
I like
great.
The celebrity games.
The celebrity game, and when is that?
It's just a couple of celebrities coming out here playing, shooting around, like Kevin Hart. I mean, it's goofy, it's funny. You want to see who can dribble, who can shoot. To me, it's fun. But the other guys, I mean, you want to see them competing. They're not competing anymore. Yeah,
Trevor agrees with you. Best All-Star was Kobe and AI when they made it competitive. Those two kind of went at each other, East and West. There, Lolio says NBA entertains and promotes their stars. Easy watching. I hope it's not another Kobe tribute. And he's not saying that to dog him on that, but some when Kobe.
I know some fans just want to get it over with and move on. I totally understand that. But majority of people would probably want another Kobe tribute. I mean, it's still the last All-Star, right? Or I say the last All-Star for tribute, or last season. They could say, hey, you know what? Everything's gonna be tributed to him. Yeah. So just kind of get it out of the way.
Yeah, All-Star Celebrity Game. Yeah, you got. I mean, some of these guys don't even know because they're all like rappers, I guess. Chance the Rapper. Anthony Spice Adams. You got Common, who's another rapper. Jose Andres, that celebrity chef. Bad Bunny, reggae artist. But I'm not into that too much either. I just watch it. What is this? The Saturday night one with the dunk contest, slam dunk contest, Rising Stars Challenge. But that's about it. Really. And yeah, 6 p.m. Celebrity right after the show. So I guess you get to stay here and watch the celebrity game since you like it so much.
Oh no, I got.
Is your girl Chrissy watching or what?
No,
What's up?
Not yet.
Not yet. When she starts watching, I'm gonna let her know. She probably hating. That's why she's not watching.
I ain't watching this. He's over there doing the show.
Yep. No Mushu for AP. That's what I'm talking about. Well, let's move on since you guys. Come on, guys. Come on.
See,
everybody's
out. Everybody's out with their girls, man.
Who the hell wants to go out with any period on Valentine's Day? Like seriously. Like if me and my wife if I had to celebrate Valentine's Day, dude, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, because every restaurant is like just packed out the doors. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, you can't. You're like this sitting because they move the table so damn close together, and you're trying to put your arm around your girl, and you put your arm around the guy next to you, and it's like, Jesus Christ. You know, so I mean, but you know, I understand the whole concept of it. Whoever made up Valentine's Day, smart businessman, right? Jesus. You know, these guys in the holidays, they know how to separate them and make the money, huh? But that's for sure. But I'm always right. But let's go. This is some of the things I wanted to talk about. We are going. Did you see the game last night, the Celtics and Clippers?
I saw very little.
Very little?
Yeah.
Were you getting Mushu? Oh, he was getting a tattoo. He got a new tattoo. I see. What is it, like an eagle or something?
Yeah, it's not even done yet. Done the whole sleeve, but it'll get there.
I'm too poor to get tattoos. I don't want to get a tattoo because I know I'll regret it. You know, Letitia says I am driving, so just listen to my beautiful voice as it gets to you through the Houston traffic. And that's what you're supposed to do. So if you can't comment, you don't have to watch us. I mean, this dude's ugly as hell. You might as well just listen to us, okay? So keep on driving and stay safe and comment when you can. You know, if you like something, you just push that like button, but don't crash. But drive safe because I know this Houston traffic right now is about hell. You know, and you got any plans tonight, Letitia? And here I am asking her a damn question and tell her to drive safe. You can answer that later. But okay, the one thing I want to bring up is Jason Tatum.
What's up with him?
Love and hate, okay? Has he arrived? Do you love it or hate it? And I'm talking about as a bona fide all-star. Like, we already know he's in the all-star game, but last night, I'm going to be honest with you, I was at the game Tuesday night. Boy, I was pissed at some Jason Tatum. The dude kept dribbling side to side, shooting. I mean, he pretty much airballed a freaking free throw. You know, and I was so pissed. But last night, that dude, in the fourth and both overtimes, the ball went in his hands. He said, "Get the fuck out of my way." And he scored. Like, I mean, and it was just with Kawhi on him. I mean,
confidence, just a different mindset, and he's wanting to prove that he is one of the elites, I think. So he's definitely, I love it.
You love it? So you love it. Trevor, what do you think? He loves the motherfucking show. So Trevor,
there you go.
Too many F words.
Yeah,
stop that.
Dude.
Jesus.
Slap right now, and Chrissy is watching. What's
Chrissy
up,
watching?
Yeah, she's watching.
Chrissy, don't hate me, girl. Don't hate me. Hey, Chrissy, do me a favor. See, you should torture this guy from going to work today. He shouldn't have went to work today. He should have bought you roses. He should have.
Okay, this is a sports show, right?
I know, but I got it. Here's what you should do, Chrissy. Tell him to give you a full body massage and fall asleep.
And fall asleep.
Yep, fall asleep.
Okay, so yeah.
But it's not my fault. Jason Tatum, yes.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum. Trevor says Jason Tatum got a high ceiling if he plays smart and aggressive. I like that. I love it. This guy is so talented.
Yep.
He's physically gifted too. Long, fast, got a great shot. I mean, he has kind of that.
His shot has improved.
Big time.
So
he has that Kobe mentality.
Yep.
You know, he trained with Kobe a couple years ago, and a lot of Celtic fans are like, "Is that good or bad?" Because that means he might not pass the ball to anybody else. But
I think it was good.
He looked really good last night. So I'll go with love. You know, Tatum has 8 30-point games this season, and you know what, Lola, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, potty mouth. I'm sorry. And Trevor is talking smack. But anyways. I'm not worried about how many 30-point games he has because you look at the Celtics, the way they're constructed. They got some stars. They got guys that can put up the points. So, and especially with Brad Stevens coaching that team, he's going to go with whoever's working that day. Right. And if, let's say no one's really on fire and taking over like Jason Tatum did last night, he's going to run through his plays and get the ball to whoever's open. So, you know, to count 30-point games, I wouldn't, put so much stock into that. But he is having... Like I said, will he be... Okay, so let me ask you another question before we move on to the next one. Love or hate will Jason Tatum ever be an MVP in this league? Like, will he ever win an MVP?
I don't know. I think he's gonna be. I know you saw that. What Trevor said.
Yeah. Trevor said Albert gave flowers to his dog, probably.
Hey man, come on now. Anyway,
he's a dog lover, man. I love it. And what's up, Tree? Just getting on just time.
Look,
question, Tree, and you can answer.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But Tree, the question is love or hate. So we're doing love or hate questions, and you put love or hate. The love or hate question, we just brought up Jason Tatum. Love or hate, will Jason Tatum ever win an MVP in his career? So while he answers that, you go ahead and answer that question.
I'm going to say no.
And why?
I don't think he has, at least not yet, he doesn't have that fire to become that MVP and to play at that level for a consistent amount of time. Now, I've seen the improvements. I've seen his shot improve. I've seen him take it to the hole. Like you said, he ain't backing down from anybody, even Kawhi. I mean, he's proven that he can definitely be an elite, but not all elites have become MVPs.
Yep.
So I don't see him hitting that yet. I just don't see it.
I was about to slap the shit out of
me until I said
because
something
you
else.
contradicted yourself, but you kind of came back and you came around.
Good.
No,
good,
because you
good.
did say,
Let's talk
well,
some shit now.
I'm
giving my opinion.
I don't think he's going to be MVP
God.
because he's not aggressive enough, or blah 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 blah. And then at the end, you turn around and say, well, he is aggressive enough. I don't know what the hell's going on with your statement.
Oh my God! I think you're just hearing things, bro.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say I hate it. I don't think he will, and I'm not saying because he's not capable.
Okay.
Is because the way their team is constructed. I see him and Jaylen Brown playing almost their whole career together. Well, hopefully, obviously, because the Celtics will re-sign Jason Tatum for sure.
Okay.
And with those two, when you got a lot of those stars and the way Brad Stevens runs that offense, it's kind of like the Spurs. You know, with Popovich in the days.
See, but I didn't even say that because I didn't want to bring up the Spurs, but I was thinking that earlier.
Bring up what you need to bring up.
No, because you said you're contradicting yourself, and then you're saying
well, because you said twice, man.
So I gotta keep my mouth shut sometimes. Come on now.
and see, that's why I think that he has that killer instinct. He has that talent to win MVP. But I think the way the Celtics are constructed, you know, any given night, you know, you can have Tatum get 10 points, right?
That team's not a individual.
Exactly, but they got a lot of guys. I mean, you got a lot of number one type of guys. Gordon Hayward's number one in Utah, and he still plays like a number one player. I mean, a lot of people say, well, he's only averaging 17 points a game. He's averaging 17 points a game with three people averaging 20 ahead of him. You know, that's for a fourth option. And he puts up, I mean, I think he had like 18 points and 13 rebounds and like 7 assists last night. You know what I mean? The guy can put up the... Now, Lolio loves Tatum as MVP, so he disagrees with us. You know, but like I said, you know, let's say, and I don't want this to happen, let's say like 3 years from now, Gordon Hayward goes somewhere else. And then you got, you know, Walker, Brown, and Tatum, and then Tatum's just the main man. It's possible. Like, I don't know the answer by this. Adrian, what's up, man? I haven't seen Adrian in a while. Have we seen Adrian in a while? Did your girl comment on my stuff yet? No, she didn't. She's just flipping me off like crazy.
Yeah, she's still there, though.
Trevor says, guest appearance by me soon on the show, please. Should we get Trevor in here while you're off one day? Now, Loli's going to say hell no. Because
Trevor, I know. We need to get Adrian in here, too. We need to get a couple guys every now and then.
We will. You know, that's probably a good idea. And
I told you that. It's all this guy, Trev.
It was his idea. We got to give him some love. We have to love on Albert just a little bit.
Come on now.
Because he's not getting any tonight, so we got to love on him on the show right now.
Babe, don't listen to him.
No, we definitely will. And dude, we got to get to that bar, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You were supposed to take Wednesday off.
You've been taking naps.
I take naps from 2 to 4.
You take naps all the time.
2 to 4 is my nap time.
God,
and guess when you text me? 3:30.
God.
It's like, Jesus. But anyway, so love and hate that. So let's go another question here. Now, I'm going by what my two co-hosts say all the time. You can never judge a team or a player unless they play 10 games. Well, guess what? Zion played his 10th game last night. So here we go. Love or hate for you guys at home. Joe Lolio, for you that just gone. Love or hate, we're playing Love and Hate Show. Okay, you're going to get a lick from your dog, says Trevor. Zion, after 10 games, and I'm going to give you a couple Zion questions.
Okay.
Do you love or hate his performance? His performance so far. Love or hate? Go.
I love it. I love his performance. I think he came back and he's watching what he's doing. And what I mean by that is you know, he's trying not to injure himself again because he's not going like beast mode like he was from the beginning. At least from what I saw. Okay, here we go. You want to say something? I know you want to say something.
I'm trying to be a good boy.
Whatever.
Man. His butt got hurt because after last show he said, "You step on me too much." So I actually watched some of our older shows because I don't really rewatch our shows.
See, like right now, you're talking.
Yeah, I know, but you shut up.
Okay, hold on. Let me talk. So Zion, again,
trying not to get hurt. What the hell is that?
No, not.
You've actually watched him play and you think he's trying not to get hurt?
Like, okay, dude, I just want to slap right now. Just one time. Anyway. What I feel, what I think.
Chrissy, go ahead and slap him. Don't even let him rub you.
No, Zion has been shooting. He's been making his shots. He's been driving more. I think he's not playing as. I'm trying to find the word. He's not going out there and just bulldozering over everybody. He's going in there and actually making his good passes, making the shots, taking his time, trying to make sure he, if it's a dunk he can get, he'll get the dunk. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop right there because I know you're going to say something. I love the fact that Zion is playing the way he's playing now. He's not playing as hard as he was before, but he's playing smarter. That's my thought. Go ahead. Talk shit.
Jesus. Do you hear what this guy said? Contradicting son of a bitch.
Oh, my God.
I love the way he's playing because he's not playing hard.
Oh, my God.
So he doesn't get. Have you watched the goddamn game?
Yes, I've watched the fucking games.
You just can't say F word anymore.
Sorry. I watched the freaking game. That's an F word.
He's not playing aggressive. Have you seen how many shots he gets inside the lane? He's playing aggressive. He's using his body. Yeah, you know what? You can get you love it because, I love it too. Lolia loves it. Trevor says Zion is a different breed, but it won't be the last. Yes, because I swear to God, all of us are like, I don't know what they're putting in the goddamn water these days.
These kids are different.
Man, these kids are different. But Zion is playing out his mind. I love the way he's playing. 22 points a game. 7 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He only has 0.4 blocks, which I'm actually shocked about. But he is shooting a good percentage, 50% from the field, 36 from 3, which is not too bad.
So let me ask you a question on with him.
Okay, and I'll be right, and I'm not going to contradict the hell out of myself.
Okay, that's fine. Don't contradict the hell out of yourself. Don't say no F words. So do you think that a coach said, hey, you know what? You got injured. We don't want to lose you in the playoffs. We want you to be smart on how you play. Do you think a coach went in there after he got injured the first time and said, hey, learn to relax, pick your shots, pick your moves or whatever, dunks and all that. Don't go out there and just start trying to be Mr. One-Man show. Do you think that the coach told him that and had him change his game from the beginning to now?
No, they put him on a minute.
I'm just asking.
Albert, you play sports, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm your coach and say, dude, only give 80%.
I'm not saying give 80%.
That's what it almost sounds like.
No,
you cannot tell an athlete not to give it all.
No,
now, you could say.
No.
So you're saying don't go dunk on anybody?
No, listen, because I've seen some guys in the past when I've played with guys that can just dunk and jump out of nowhere, kind of like what's the name from the league, 5'10" dude that plays. God dang it, can't think.
Yeah, you're gonna play a lot with that hand tonight.
Whatever. I want to say something. Never mind. Anyways, I've seen guys that can jump out of the gym. With me, I've also seen coaches where it's like, hey, we know you got the talent. You can do a lot, but play smart. You don't just go jumping over everybody, these 6'10" dudes, and try and dunk on them. Don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself because eventually you will get hurt. As a coach, I would tell Zion, myself, okay? I'm not trying to contradict what I'm saying. I would tell a coach, hey, control your tempo, control your play. I'm not saying to give 80%, give 100, but be smart about that 100%. Because you don't want to go out there and start hurting people.
Okay. Now you sound like an analyst. So
well, I'm trying to tell you that's what a coach would do. I mean, you don't want your great players to get hurt.
Since I'm a better coach than you.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I'm Mr. Fundamental and I know it all.
We don't know that.
I'm talking out coaching about this goddamn pinky finger. What's the matter with you? You couldn't out coach me.
Nothing.
I mean, when's the last time you coached anything?
Dude.
Let me coach you, okay? This is how it goes. This is how it goes. First off, when they first brought him in, they put him in a minute restriction. Now, let me tell you something. If you listen to this kid talk, he's probably one of the most humble stars I've ever heard him talk. Mm-hmm. He says, I was just trying to fit in. I guarantee you, Coach Gentry, and Lola just put it up there. Gentry says the ball needs to go through Zion more. Zion came in with, I just want to fit in. So he wasn't even giving it his all go. His coach is telling him, go. Go. You can't tell an athlete. You could tell the athlete because the second time you were talking about, you actually hit it on the nail. It's better. Pick your spots, play smarter. But you
So
don't tell a
not-
kid to.
no,
You don't tell anybody to bring it down a notch.
But I never told you I would say to bring it down a notch.
But that's what you said earlier.
Well,
You can't
because
play
I was trying. No, I was
as
trying
hard.
to just
Rewind that, his
just
first
rewind
comment.
it. I was trying to just give you some real quick little pointers, and not.
No,
not
you're
the
just
whole
trying to piss me
detail.
off on a fucking Valentine's Day, dude, and I'm supposed to be loving and stuff.
You suck.
Jeez, man.
Okay, keep going.
God.
Go ahead.
I
So,
really
anyways,
need
what are you gonna say?
That's what I'm talking about. But anyways, no, I loved it. Joe Lolia says love it better than Shaq. So let's. Okay. So since the gym rats run the show, let's sidetrack it a little bit.
Trevor's
love
back
it
with different
or
breed, but
love it or hate it. Zion is better prospect than Shaq or more dominant than Shaq.
No.
Love it or hate it.
hate it. Hate it.
I'm gonna hate it too.
Heck no. Shaq would kill.
And I don't know
him.
if you see my brother. My brother, I don't really want to slap around. That's a big ass bear, dude. You know what I mean? He's like my bodyguard and stuff.
Okay.
Even though I'll just run circles around him, he'll fall and I win. But that's a tough
wrong,
dude.
dude.
So
You
I
can't
don't
be
want to
talking about your
slap. I
brother
don't
like
really
that.
want to slap him. But Joe, come on, man. I know Joe. What were you like? 9 years old when Shaq came out into the league or something like that, dude. That dude dominated the shit out of this game. And yes, he was talking about Sir Isaac,
Yes.
but I wasn't gonna save him, Adrian.
No,
Wasn't
I
gonna save
said
him.
it. I said it later. I said Isaac. What?
But no, I'm gonna hate that because I mean Shaq came in and he dominated from the start. He was killing people,
Yeah,
killing
nobody could
people,
stop
killing rims. Is Zion better? No. Now it was sarcasm music. Son of a bitch.
See, that's why I say don't be picking
We
on your
slapping
brother.
the hell out of Joe now.
Dang.
You see
Joe
that
just
picture?
trying to, be
Jesus,
funny.
temper
Come on.
expectations. No, yeah, he was okay. Joe, I thought you would pull the Michael Lolio, man.
Joe, just let me know. Just say yes or no, and I'll put some baby powder on here and slap him.
No,
two
he
times.
won't. No, he won't. I don't think so. No one slaps me around. But okay, so let's go back to it. Now we're going to go into Zion now. Back to Zion and the Pelicans. Okay. And Jimmy Altamari says time. Wow, over everyone's head. Well, Joe, you got to see, when you read comments, or even when you read text, it's tough. It's tough to see sarcasm. It's just like when your woman says...
Well, that's why you should text something and then you put out the very sarcasm.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you say, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" and she goes, "Fine," you read it as "fine," like attitude-wise, which is she might just be saying "fine." Joe Lolio says, "Bring it." Don't worry, I'll bring Albert to you. Don't worry about it. You can kick his little ass anytime
What
you
are you
want.
talking about? He's on my side.
He's never on your side.
My
brother, trust me, if there's one dude that's got my back more than
talking about
anything,
right now. Come on
I can
now.
kick my brother right in the face, and then someone can slap me 2 minutes later. My brother's kicking their ass. That's how my brother works. Don't be mad because I got a brother that loves me. That's what I thought. That's what you're going to be doing tonight. Okay. Anyways, God, you got me pissed off today.
Dang, you pissing me off today.
There you go. See, Joe's getting some tonight, but you not. All right. So now, with that said, the Pelicans are 5-4 with him. Okay, or they might be 5-5 because they lost last night. Love it or hate it, will they make the playoffs?
Ooh, I say no.
Hate it or love it? I didn't say no or
Hate it.
yes, you son of a bitch.
Hate it.
Hate it,
bitch.
Okay, there you go.
You want an answer? I gave it to you.
Okay, why?
I hate it. You told me that you just said hate it or love it.
I
I
would
just said
say
hate
why.
it. I just said hate it.
Why? Why don't you think they'll make the playoffs?
I just don't think they'll make it.
Okay. What about you guys? Come on, start answering my questions, guys. At
Because
home,
when
I
I
know.
talk, you start. Nobody.
I know that not many people are typing because they're sitting there getting ready for their dates.
Yeah, they're watching us laughing at how crazy we're.
Well, I know my dad's not getting ready for a date because he's chilling at home. He's a smart guy. Even if he had a date, he'd be like, "Are you kidding me? I ain't going out in this."
Tomorrow.
Joe Lolli is kind of like you, dude.
What?
What you doing for Auntie Bernice? That's his wife.
You gonna take her out?
You gonna take her out?
Or
You gonna buy her roses?
probably get her something. Come home.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Hate it too much of a hill to climb. So Joe Lolli answers my question. The question was for you guys at home that hasn't answered my question yet. Jimmy, I need you to answer some of my questions. Love it or hate it, New Orleans making the playoffs, and I'm gonna have to hate it as well. They are right now 5.5 games back of Memphis in the 8th spot, but they also have 2 teams in front of them. And if you look at their schedule, They play Memphis twice. I think they play Portland 3 times and San Antonio twice. For them to even have a chance, they would have to pretty much sweep all those games. On top of that, that's a tough. If they were like 4.5 out and then no one in front of them, is different. But when you got teams in front of you, it's tough. And then since he started, they're only playing 500 ball. In reality, for them to make the playoffs, they're going to have to play like to win 70% of the games, and that's not going to happen. Flowers delivered, but taking it easy on painkillers. Oh yeah, because he got his wisdom teeth took out.
Oh wow, I had that taken
so
out.
He's probably He's gonna be drooling on his woman. Man.
You know who I'm surprised about? A team, OKC.
Okay, so let's talk about OKC then, since we run the show, and that was. And Adrian hates it as well, so I think everybody's on the same side. So, yeah, okay, so let's talk about it. Because you know what? I wanted to bring that up anyway, and this is not love and hate. But let's go with your 2 biggest surprise team in the NBA. So your 2 big loves, your surprises, and then your 2 most disappointing teams. So your 2 hates. So you guys at home, go. Too big of a hole to get out of. So Jimmy says hate for the Pelicans. So your 2 surprise teams, so your 2 love teams. So you can't say like, oh, the Milwaukee Bucks, because we all knew they were going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's got to be a team that's 2 teams that were really like you thought would suck and they were just kicking ass, and then 2 teams that had higher expectations and they suck.
My 2 higher expectations for me was, of course, my Spurs. I thought they would still at least make the playoffs at number 8 or 7.
So they're your hate right now.
Yeah.
One of your hates.
I just,
Spurs. Okay.
I thought Minnesota was going to be better, but of course with the trades and all that kind of stuff, these guys aren't going to make it. So
your 2 hates are the Spurs and the Timberwolves. Your disappointments. Okay.
Yeah, disappointment.
Okay. And your 2 surprises.
Well, right now I only have one, which is OKC, which I mean, with Chris Paul being over there, I was like, okay, he's a good guard. He'll be in OKC, but they're not gonna go anywhere. I'm actually surprised that they are up there. So yeah, I'm surprised with that with OKC, and I really don't have another one.
You don't have another one? Okay,
maybe,
cut you off. You said
maybe Orlando, but that's
Move
it.
on. Okay.
No, just being
Joe
honest.
Lolio answers 1/4 of the question, says Miami, so I guess he's got 1 love, but his other 3 are incomplete.
So that's a love?
So he's almost like you, man. Well, I guess so. There
Man,
you go.
got
You and
so
Joe
many-
together make a perfect team. You answered 3 out of the 4, and he answered 1 out of the 4. Boom. You guys work out good. He
I
answers.
just want to grab that like Nancy Pelosi and rip
There
that
you go. Now,
up.
see, Loli answers the questions good. Toronto and Memphis love. Okay. Philly and Spurs hate. Jimmy Altamari says Knicks Blazers surprised. OKC and Memphis. Okay, so Knicks and Blazers are his disappointments. OKC and Memphis are his surprises. OKC and Memphis are surprises.
Blazers.
Okay, here's my biggest, the Blazers. I hate. I cannot believe that's a team that went to the Western Conference Finals last year, and then I thought for sure. I know they had some injuries early on, but man, I thought for sure they would get going, and they did get going for a while. Then they fell off again.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And then, as much as I want to say Philly has been disappointed, but I hate them, so I'm not going to put them in there. I have to say Minnesota, because even before the trades, you were thinking damn, you really thought they were just going to win 16 out of 53 games before the All-Star break? That's horrible. Something needs to change there. I don't know if Cat sucks that bad, or he's just, the coaching or something. They need to blow up that team or something. They need to blow up the city. that is just a horrible basketball team. They need to replace them with the college team. They're horrible. But Portland, now my surprise teams, I'm going to have to go with what a lot of you guys are saying, OKC. I thought for sure Chris Paul would have been there and then left or got bought out or something.
Right.
I thought he wasn't even going to stay. Now he's playing great basketball up there.
I think he likes it because
he does. He's leading that
Rockets
team,
right
and he's playing the type of ball he likes to play. With the Rockets, the ball didn't really go through his hands much.
Right.
It went through
He knew that.
Harden. Well,
Yeah.
he's one of those point guards where the ball goes through his hands, he gets things going. And he's gotten things going. Joe Lolio finally answers it. Miami, Memphis, Philly, and Blazers. He's doing a great job out there. Young players are stepping up. They're playing great basketball. Now, my other one is definitely Memphis. Memphis is hurting my feelings, man, because we got their pick and they're making a playoff. J.A. Morant, I would have not said he was going to. I didn't even pick him as my rookie of the year. We all knew that Zion was going to be out a while. I picked Barrett. J.A. Morant's killing, man.
Well, I think I picked Zion and then he got hurt.
Yeah, but he got hurt before. Like I even said, I'm not going to pick Zion because I don't think he's going. I think he's going to be injury prone. But Jay Morant's playing like they're playing nuts, and they 2 games over 500. If you would have told me, hey, put $1,000
I would have never done it.
I would have put $1,000 down if someone said, hey, I bet you, Mr. Fundamental, that Memphis will finish with a 500 record, just a 500 record. I would have put $1,000 down like that, and they're 2 games out of 500. At the beginning of the season, hell yeah, I thought they were going to suck. I really did. And so those are my surprises. Now, Miami is a good one. Now, Miami is one of those ones. I mean, when I looked at Miami, I thought for sure Miami was going to be a playoff team. So right now, in my eyes, then being 4 seeds, not too much of a surprise because I thought they would be pretty good. You know, I don't think they're going to – I never thought they'd be the top of the East, but still 4 seed.
I was thinking 7, 8.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking like maybe 5th or 6th, really. I didn't think they were going to be that bad. Now, Toronto – they surprised the hell out of me. Toronto, to me, I thought was going to be a 4th or 5th seed, maybe even a 6th seed. I thought they were going to drop. These dudes have won, 15 out of 16 games? I mean, they had a 15, dud.
Yeah.
You know, and to me, they're still going to get their ass kicked in the playoffs. I'm not wrong. I'm always right. Watch the playoffs. Don't even argue with me, guys. I'm Mr. Fundamental. That's how it works.
We'll see.
Okay, so love it or hate it. Love it or hate it. And we'll make it simple.
What?
Love it or hate it. Toronto makes the Eastern Conference Finals. Love it or hate it. I didn't even say finals. I said Eastern Conference Finals. So you're going to prove me right. Love it or hate it?
Hate it.
So if you hate it, you agree with me. They ain't going to do shit in the playoffs.
I'm just talking shit to you.
Yeah, but you're not even talking.
If you're
going to talk smack to me, talk smack that makes sense that you can actually dig me with. Don't just talk smack just to talk smack.
I always talk smack just to talk smack.
I know.
They're not like, hey, dude, what's up, bro? How's it going? Just talking smack. Come on.
God, does he do
now
that
you gotta
to Chrissy? Is Chrissy watching?
Yeah, she's watching that. Is
she commenting?
Nah, she ain't comment.
Does he always talk smack to you, Chrissy, for
All
no
the
reason?
time.
Does it even make sense when he talks smack?
All the time.
I gotta hear one of your guys' arguments. You probably don't know what the hell he's saying. Babe, why didn't you clean the dishes? Well, the thing is, I cleaned half a dish.
Pretty much.
But then I put it in the dishwasher.
I put all the stuff in the dishwasher and then I took that shit
but
out.
I forgot to turn it on.
Yeah.
So I kind of did it.
Out.
Just like your damn points on this show.
Dang.
I love it. I'm having fun, man. I don't know about you guys. Adrian says love it. Toronto says Eastern Conference Finals love it. What the hell's the matter with these people? Really? Now, okay. So you're saying Toronto... Wait, okay. What it looks like right now, you're saying Toronto's going to beat Boston in the second round. Because that's what's going to happen.
Everybody loving it.
You love it too, Joe Lolio? So you're saying, okay, now I'm agree with you. They're going to win in the first round because right now they play Brooklyn and whoop that ass. But you're thinking they can beat Boston in the second round. In the second round to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You actually love that? Adrian, you love that for real? Lolo, you love that? Or they're just, or you know what? I think what Joe Lolo and Lolo are doing is trying to piss me off too.
Oh, I love that. I love it.
I think they probably call, hey man, we should say
we love it.
We love it just to piss them off, just to get them fired up. No way, dude. Let me tell you something. Toronto would lose in the playoffs to Milwaukee, Boston, Miami, and Philly. That's why it's and Jimmy. Now Jimmy, I can't get mad at it because Jimmy even said before I made this up. Jimmy said it even I think last week.
I remember him.
He did say it last week that they're going to. So I can't give him any crap for it. But let me tell you something. If Toronto better hope to God they get that second seed, because if they fall to third, I can even see them losing to Indiana. Not saying they will, but I can see them losing the first round to Indiana. And then what happens if Philadelphia keeps shitting the bed? You see Philadelphia drop to that 6th seed? Done. They're done in the first round.
I think they would take Indiana.
Uh-oh, what happened to my screen here? I can't see nada. Don't be a homer. That's not a homer. That's facts. Are you telling me Toronto will beat the Celtics in a 7-game series? We still hurting from watching that fourth quarter. Man, have you watched the fourth quarter of the last night's game, Joe Lolio? But that Rockets game was rough. I ain't going to lie. Whew. And we're going to get into some Rockets because I know Adrian wants to get Rockets.
From watching that fourth quarter?
Well, yeah, we're talking about the fourth quarter. Actually, the whole game was kind of... I mean, we went to the Rockets and the Celtics game. I mean, the first quarter was horrible by both teams. I think both teams in the first half shot like 30%.
Oh, you know, yeah.
James Harden went absolutely ballistic in the third quarter. And the Celtics didn't even show up for the fourth quarter. I mean, it was just a I mean, and so I'm going to bring up love and hate. I'm telling you. You're telling me what? Mr. Lolio, my pops. Toronto's going to beat the Celtics. I can't bet in my team because every time I bet my team, then curse, and I'll end up losing it.
That's right. I wasn't here when. I'm thinking when they did the trades. Did I come in and did we talk about the trades?
I don't know. You're only here half of the time. But Adrian says he doesn't want to talk about you. He wants to talk about his Rockets.
God.
Love it or hate it. Rockets small ball. And I'm going to...
Hate it.
You guys... Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. When I went to the game, the only thing I was impressed by was their defensive rebounding. Everybody says, well, if they go small ball, they're going to give up a lot of offensive rebounds. They really don't. And one of the reasons why is because if you think about it, their backcourt is probably the best backcourt of rebounding with Harden and Westbrook. Both of those guys can get 12 rebounds in any given night. PJ Tucker is a very underrated defensive rebounder. He boxes out very well. Covington does a great job. House, very athletic, attacks the boards. They do a good job on what Mr. Fundamental calls gang rebounding, just going after the boards. The thing is, what will make me hate the small ball, like I've always said, is when you get into that half-court game and that they have no low post offense. They're gonna be jump shooting team. And like the other night, they shot a good percentage from the 3-point line, and that's what beat the Celtics.
Right.
They shot really well. And Adrian loves it. Joe Lolio hates it. My dad still says yes, Raptors over the Celtics. And if Raptors go over the Celtics, I'm not inviting them to my house for until next season. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted them to get rid of Capella, but I didn't think that they were going to get rid of him and not bring another big man in.
That's what I thought too.
I thought they were going to at least get Covington, that's fine, but somehow, some trades, some moves, get another big man, and they didn't do it.
Because here's the thing. Right now, they're the 5th seed, so they'd play Utah in the first round, okay? And right now, especially like the Celtics, I'm not going to lie, I watched the Celtics. I even watched the Utah game because I've been really paying attention to the Rockets. It's actually kind of discombobulated some of these other teams' offense. They're like, what the hell?
What are we,
what are we doing? Like Rudy Gobert,
am I coming out? Am I playing?
It messed them up a little bit. But when you get in playoff mode, they're going to start game planning a lot more specific, and it's going to hurt the Rockets. Have smalls that play big, and they sure do. I mean, that's the only thing that makes it kind of work is because all of.
But how long can you play big as a small man? Because when I'm down low, and of course I'm not that big. I'm just giving my opinion. Even for you, you're really not a big man. But when you're playing down low against people like Tree, you're playing hard, and you're using a lot of energy. But
size doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Size does matter, and it's just like Tree, I can be very aggressive against Tree and keep him out the lane the most as possible. But if he catches it down low, and he's got 8 inches on me, I'm done.
But that's my point.
You know what I mean?
How long
and that's
can
going
you
to
keep
happen.
that up?
Not in the playoffs. And Lola says dribble, no ball movement. Hate the small ball, especially in the playoffs. And see, that's what it is. Now, the only reason why the Rockets have looked so well is because Russell Westbrook is playing out his mind. He is bullying his way to the hole. That's what I like about the Rockets right now, is because he's not even taking jumpers. That guy is going to the hole, putting his chest into anybody's chest. Rudy Gobert, he don't give a rat's ass, and he's trying to get to the hole.
Yeah.
And he's actually scoring. He's playing great basketball. I think he scored over 20 points in the last 22 out of 23 games. I mean, the dude is playing lights out. But with that said, in the first round they would play Utah. And you know what? I'd give that a toss-up. Yeah. I could see them losing, but I could see them winning it. And then in the next round, they'd play the Lakers.
Who did Utah play
That's done.
last season in the playoffs?
I believe that was...
They played a good game.
Was that Portland?
Or a good series, whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember. Or was it Denver? I don't know. You would have to look that up. Yeah. But Houston, I don't see them. So love or hate, guys. Let's go with Houston now. Love or hate, Houston getting to the conference finals. Same question as Toronto.
No, hate. That would be hate. Yeah,
Yep.
Hate it.
So you're saying they wouldn't make the conference finals?
And I already gave you my why, what I thought about that.
Yep, exactly. Ololio says, I commented at the game that just kept getting caught in the mismatch against the guards. Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. But it happens anyway. See, that's why I don't understand. People say, well, because it's going to always be a mismatch, with the center on a guard. But guess what? That's how it happens anyway. Think about it.
They create those players
first off, their center is going to guard the worst offensive player, right? So let's say that's House, okay? You're not going to give the ball to House and say, okay, take it to the center. That's not going to happen still. So even if you have Capella in or not, this is all you do. It's just you'd use a pick and make them switch. They do that all the time in the NBA. It's like they did that with Tatum last night. If they didn't want Kawhi on him, they just had someone pick, and then when they switched, Tatum went at that guy. And love it. See, Adrian, Lily, why don't you give Adrian some hell for being a homer? That dude's, so you're saying you're going to beat the Lakers in the second round. So you might as well say you're getting the championship. If you could beat the Lakers, then obviously you could beat the Clippers maybe in the conference finals.
That's a tough one. I think,
but that's why I don't see. I half agree with you, Leo, about the, having a big man, a little guy, but that happens all the time, even when you got two big guys. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, I want, let's say the Celtics are playing Utah, right? And you got Rudy Gobert out there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Daniel Theis go pick Walker's guy. They're going to switch. I got Walker on Rudy Gobert. You go at it. It happens all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing, that's like you said, yes, that's all the time. But their rebounding, their energy, I mean, they're going to have to be coming in and out, rotating. I think they're just going to get tired, and the Rockets don't have what they need in order to make.
And what they're going to do, man, they're going to make They're going to make
go further in the playoffs.
Other people beat them. Like every time Harden touches the ball, if I'm a coach, I'm doubling the shit out of it. And I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to let your fifth player beat us, but I'm not letting Russell Westbrook and Harden beat you. And that's where you need a big man because they play in the same area. That's why I give Russell Westbrook props because the way he's been taking it. I mean, dude, you shouldn't have seen the way.
What about Covington? What about House? What about Gordon? I'm just throwing these names out there.
Well, no, I mean,
shots.
Because
they've
but when you double, you're not leaving Gordon. You're gonna leave like a guy named House. You're not gonna leave. You might not leave Covington either, but you're gonna leave Austin Rivers. Whoever else out on the floor.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna. Adrian does not have a show that I know of. But we're gonna bring Adrian on because Adrian's one of our best gym rats. He knows football too. No, that's okay. If you a fan, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're a homer, you just let it out there. That's what the whole point is. Be who you are on this show.
That's right. I'm always going for my Texans and Spurs.
Yeah, but you've been pretty good with your analyst hat lately. Because usually homers I
put my contradiction hat on.
Well, yeah, whatever. See, Lola thinks I'm a homer, but damn, I'm
a homer.
I'm bringing facts. Are you serious? You really think the Toronto Raptors would beat the Celtics in a 7-game series?
Hey, we're not going back to that. Let's just move on.
Man, if Toronto gets beat in the first round, man, oh my lord. Love it or hate it. I love it.
Man, we love this right now.
I don't know if we're having fun. Did your girl comment?
She's still on there. No, she's just
Come on, girl, give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up, girl. She hates me.
She's probably laughing right now, getting ready for dinner or something.
She's probably already eaten dinner with the hell did she say? When you were talking about Shakira one show, she said, Tim Duncan. She's going out with Tim Duncan right now.
Yeah, no, he's taking his girl out, so I always tell her that. It's like, I don't care.
I'm going to have to hook her up with it. Define fanatic. Are we having a test? Joe Lolo says.
A fanatic? Shoot. That would be somebody that...
I'm going to go Adrian Rodriguez.
What?
He said define fanatic. I'll go Adrian Rodriguez.
Okay.
It's my man.
Whoever that is.
Well, we can't have a show without talking Brady.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what? You want to hear something funny, guys? This dude sends me a 10-minute video about Tom Brady.
On YouTube, it said Brady going to the Cowboys or something. I don't know.
No, that definitely is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
And
Adrian, because he's a Cowboy fan, right?
Yeah.
Adrian, would you be pissed? Would you like it, love it or hate it, if Tom Brady signed with the Cowboys over Dak? Love it or hate it? I got to hear his answer. So answer it quick because we got 20 seconds. So you better fill up 20 seconds worth of time. You better start pleading to your girl in 20 seconds. See? And I was right. I'm always right. Fanatic. And Adrian says, oh yeah. But he's going to answer that question. So while he's answering that question, you got 20 seconds to plead to your girl.
Oh no, I'm good.
He wanted to be here. He said, please.
Nope.
Make sure you have a show. I'm
like,
just kidding.
I said, babe.
Your boy love you. Don't hate me, girl. I'm gonna have to meet your girl one day.
I was telling her, babe, this dude, he is a workaholic.
Oh, he said no, sir. Texans all day. I thought you knew your boy. Which one of your friends?
Oh no, that's Adrian
see,
Ramirez.
See, he doesn't even know you, Adrian. You're supposed to be boys with him. Oh, damn. Adrian's my best friend now.
No, he's not.
Okay, so answer the question anyway. I wish
Cowboys so I can.
I wish Brady goes to the Cowboys so I can laugh. Greg Olson talking with Bills, Seahawks, and Skins, not Pats. Well, because I think the Patriots are kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Olsen has interest with the Patriots, but the Patriots need to know if they have Brady in. Olsen's not going to the Patriots if there's no Tom Brady there. You know what I mean? In a way, if Tom Brady doesn't go to the Patriots, you almost kind of have to rebuild.
I already told you. I think Brady should go back to the Patriots, but
and then a guy like Olsen will go. But see, Olsen's already meeting with teams right now. You know.
Yeah.
But free agent hasn't started. I mean, but he's a free agent, so he can meet whenever he wants. But you know, when other teams' contracts go out on the 16th, you got 2.5 days, the 16th to the 18th, where you can talk to other teams before signing with your own team.
Right.
It's like the tampering period, which we all know they're tampering all the time.
That's my friend, Adrian Ramirez. That's Adrian Rodriguez. That's another guy.
Okay, so he's getting his guys, Adrian Rodriguez and Adrian Ramirez, mixed up. That's for sure. But yeah, I think, you know, and you know, you don't know. Like, let's say the Patriots might not talk to him because they know Gronk's coming back. You don't know what the hell's going on behind the scenes.
Gronk's not coming back. Brady.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, like, you don't know. I mean, see, one thing about football, especially with like the Patriots and some other teams, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's like before the draft. You know, that you'll see your team go, oh man, they'll have the second pick in the draft, and they go, oh, I want this player B. We love him. They're just saying that so someone can trade up for him and get a bunch of draft picks. They're like, I ain't going to draft them anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love it, hate it. Brady leave New England. Okay. So your second best friend, your second Adrian.
I'd hate it.
You would hate it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'd love to see him stay. With the Patriots.
And it'd be weird, huh?
It's
like Jordan when he went to Wizards, man. I was like,
yeah. Well, I don't know. I couldn't see that. I could not see that happening. Could not see that.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, Adrian. I'm going to hate the hell out of it. Lolio said he might love it a little bit because he keeps losing all these beans to a guy named Chris Harris. You know, my dad's throwing money away. This dude, Chris, man, is like, I don't think we should bet Chris Harris because this dude wins a lot of bets. But Loli actually got like a $200 or a dinner or something like that at a fancy steak restaurant, and Loli says that he is going to leave. And it sucks for me to say, I hope my dad loses a damn bet, but I hope you lose a bet, Dad.
Oh, shit.
So any more love it or hate
love
it?
Or hate it?
Throw it out there. We got a few minutes in the show. Actually, we got 32 minutes left because this guy ain't going nowhere. Let me see if she comments on that. Is she still watching?
No, I don't know. She's still watching. See that right?
Come on, girl. Give me a hello. Make him jealous. Say you love Mr. Fundamental. She does not love me. Is there an angry face from her?
No.
No? Oh, there's some loves. That must have came from her.
No, it came from me.
Okay. Hate the idea of Brady leaving, but I believe he does. Joe Lolia, what do you say? Did Joe Lolia get off? Is he home? Did he get home? If he got home, he's on husband duty and he's off.
Yeah, he's off.
Hate the idea, but believe it will happen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't even believe it'll happen.
If you told me to bet, I wouldn't know.
I just don't.
I'm so goddamn confused right now. Like, I couldn't tell you where the hell he's gonna go. Like, I don't know.
I don't think he's leaving. I
I would like to say he's not leaving, but
I just talk crap to you. I just can't see him being in another jersey. You know, ending his career with something. But then again, look at Brett Favre and Joe Montana.
Well, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing.
I mean, these are guys.
And those two,
saying.
right? They had two Hall of Famers behind them. Who the hell the Patriots got behind them? Well, see, Peyton Manning was different. He was hurt, and I think Indianapolis in their mind thought he was done.
No, I know, but I'm just.
And they had Andrew Luck coming in.
MVPs and good.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you can't compare like Joe Montana. He had Steve Young waiting in the wings. They pushed him out. They said, man, we already got another Hall of Famer. Brett Favre. They had Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, who is the second quarterback?
It's Jeff Stidham, man. He's a 4th-round draft pick. They don't know how good he is.
Yeah.
You know, and Favre did not leave Green Bay. Like, for real, kind of pushed him out. They said, "Okay, dude, we're done with you because we got Aaron Rodgers, and he's a stud."
Yeah, I mean, I think
so. Obviously, he didn't want to stop playing, so he obviously. I mean, he was kind of pushed out. Same with Joe Montana.
Yeah, well, when they get to a certain age, of course, they're like, okay.
But
I don't know.
But Joe Montana did say, if he was Tom Brady, I would stay, because changing teams is tough to do. You know what I mean? You have no idea how many beans I put in play. I know you put beans everywhere. Put beans in my pocket, man. I need some beans. I'm poor. I'm poor. I am. I'm poor. Okay. I'm not going to shave until I'm poor.
Hey, but I'm going to go to the game again. Hey, I want to
go. Okay, dude. My dad paid for that game. See, his beans went into that game and took me and Joe. His kiddos. But he has a lot of man. Like I said, Jim Rats, if you want to bet anybody, boom.
Put the beans in that stock.
Okay, and Joe Lolio says, love, hate Chicago for All-Star Weekend. I guess you're talking about just because it's cold there. Here's the thing, I think Joe and my dad were talking about that. They said, and so I'm going to go on to that, okay? I'm going to let him answer that. Love or hate it is in Chicago.
Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to you. See, it doesn't matter to me either, but no, Joe Lolio and Lolio brought up something, just like, they said this, like the Pro Bowl was always in Hawaii for years. Why don't just put in Vegas? Would you love or hate the All-Star game always being in Vegas? So you guys answer that question.
Always being in Vegas?
Yep, always.
No. I don't
hate it?
Like that. Yeah, hate it.
Okay. I hate it too, because here's the thing. I think it's important for the NBA to have it in different cities, because then you're bringing fan base. Because I remember it was in Houston. It was pretty cool, because there's a lot of NBA does a good job with the all-star activities outside the game and stuff. They have like the NBA experience. I think they had it at the George R. Convention Center, where they just had like the hoops and all these drills and things like that. I think you kind of limit yourself marketing wise, business wise, if you don't have it in different cities. The team. Hopefully, you don't look like me soon. Oh, yeah. Joe, I'm broke, so I'm gonna have to be wearing this. I'm gonna look like you soon. Just less gray hairs.
We both gonna do that. I let mine use like yours grow.
Well, it's up to your girl, man. My girl would kill me, actually. I'm about to ask Jessica Casey if she likes it.
She's never really liked it, but she doesn't tell me anything about cutting it. I just let it grow.
Yeah, but if you let it grow like my brother's or the beard,
your brother's was pretty long.
Is she gonna answer? Hey, would you like him having a beard? Why am I looking at it like she can see me? I should still look at the camera. Hopefully you don't. Okay, he says the team being down. Well, they schedule these all-star cities like 2 to 3 years in advance, so you're not going to know if Chicago's up and down. And like I said, people in the city just want to see the superstars anyway. Should they have it in Vegas one year? Yeah, but not every year.
Not every year.
So you got anybody else hate or like that idea? We got 28 minutes left, Chrissy.
Yeah, he has 28
Don't hate
minutes
me,
left.
girl. I just gotta. Once she got to know me and her would be like best buddies, and then her and my wife will definitely talk smack about both of us.
Yep.
So you got to bring her for a show, so she can just go downstairs and hang out, and then I can talk smack.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say bring her for a show up here or something.
You won't say a damn word. Hey. So you'll be like this, all proper.
Yes.
Love or hate it, she'll look at you. Oh, I hate it.
What
do you think about the halftime show?
So, anyways, on to the next thing.
Lolio says, love Vegas City. With no team, fans, the NBA experience, Vegas always makes money. Lolio just wants to...
I was going to say, yeah, they all go...
Like I said, I think they should have it there. And Adrian agrees with us, hate it. I think they should have it there, but not every year. See, I know why Lolio loves this, because he wants to pay to bring both of his awesome boys to it. I've never been to Vegas.
Really?
No. But I'm gonna tell you, if I went to Vegas and I like played on the slot machine and won like $50,000, I'm leaving right there. And shave.
That's all I need.
I'm done. Shave and leave. Right?
I've been to Vegas. It's not all that. I mean, I don't know, and I know a lot of people. Oh yeah, it's all that. I'm not a gambler.
Neither am I. See, Lolio talks about beans all the time. That's why he probably loves Vegas.
There's a lot of friends I know.
And Joe, what are you like in between me and Dad? Are you like half gambler, half not? Like I don't gamble at all. Like at all.
Really?
No, I mean, I'll do like some fun bets. Like you stole me $25.
Oh yeah, damn.
Jesus.
I gotta give you that 25. Yeah.
I think who else owes me money from betting on this show? Chris Gonzalez owes me $100 because I said Gronk wouldn't come back, and I said that'd be worth my money if I lost that bet.
Yeah, I gotta send that to you tonight. I'll send it to you.
Look at that, man. Check that out. Go ahead and send me Chris Gonzalez's too while you're at it.
No, I ain't sending you his. That says on him.
All right, guys. Before we close the show, anything else you guys want to talk about, love or hate? Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Make sure, like I said, you share the hell out of this. You like it. You love it. Look out for the YouTube channel. I'm going to have my beautiful, smart wife, because I'm not smart enough to put it on YouTube after this.
That's right.
And then you got to get on that too.
Yeah.
I will start doing some reaction videos on there. So if, let's say something happens. Let's say I was watching a dunk contest and I saw something great. I might get on YouTube, quick, do a little 2-minute video saying, hey.
We might both do it then.
Yeah.
You call me, I call you.
No.
Hey, dude. We'll talk shit to each other. I don't know.
I don't think you're going to be allowed to call me this weekend. I promise you. You're a girl.
Yes,
I mean, she hasn't even commented on me yet. She says, hey, guys.
She's shy.
That's my, see? She says, hey, guys.
Oh, yeah, there she goes.
Have you been watching, Chrissy? Because, oh, my Lord.
She has.
And Joe Loya says, I put a little aside, but expect to lose it. Uh-oh. Dude, I don't know if you should have said that out loud. If your wife watches this show, oh, Jesus, you're going to be like him in the doghouse.
Oh, man.
Oh, she was outside with the dogs, dude.
Yeah, see?
Chrissy, I was talking all kinds of stuff, like some good stuff about. So, Chrissy, let's talk.
Oh,
we got
man.
a couple minutes in the show.
Is
this guy? Speaking of dogs, Chrissy, is this guy in a doghouse or what? And you don't hate me, do you?
Yes.
No, she does not hate me. She doesn't hate me.
Dude, the guys.
You need to take my idea, girl. What?
They want to talk NFL now.
No, we're not talking NFL. We're about to end the show, but we're going to end it with Chrissy. You can have him this weekend. I'm going out with the girls. Oh yeah. Who said that? Who the hell said I wanted him, Chrissy? What good is he gonna do for me?
Man, I don't want this dude.
But Chrissy, you don't hate me, do you? I mean, because I swear to God, like she's like, you have to go to the show. He did beg me to do the show today. I was trying to cancel it.
Lying.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get you
lying.
Some big trouble. Going out with the girls.
Yep, she's gonna go.
Do you have boys to go out with?
No,
I don't even have boys to go out with. I can't even go out. Where do you go, Chrissy? Like, I don't even know. I'm such a homebody. Like, me and my wife are homebodies. Like, if you took me and my wife to a club, we wouldn't know what the hell to do.
No, we don't go. We don't go. We bars maybe.
To bars? Yeah, if you took us to the bar, I don't think we didn't know what the hell to do.
Really?
We
and you want to go to a bar to go talk go do the show?
Man, that's me talking a show. You'll be drinking. I'll be eating like.
I'll be like this while you're talking.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll be eating like carrots and celery.
Yeah.
And doing a good show, bringing the ratings up, and you'll be passed out, and I'll have Trevor on.
Trevor will be passed out doing dances or
exactly.
something.
You're
so
right.
what you talking
Trevor
about?
Yeah, I went to see. I did go to a club one time for a birthday party. I was being nice. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but Trevor was shaking that ass all over the place.
All right, no hate.
See, I like your girl. So we got to get your girl over here so her and my wife can talk a little bit about us.
Yeah.
They'll talk about how great I am and how nuts you are. Oh my gosh. But thank you for supporting your guy and us in our show. Lolio, Joe Lolio, Adrian, my guy Trevor. I know it's a long show, guys. Like I said, if you guys watch this show, you don't have to watch it live. Go ahead and watch the recorded versions and still put your comments in because we will get right back at you. You know, guys, have a great Valentine's Day. Chrissy, he'll be home in about an hour or two. We're going to talk some business for about an hour and then he'll be home. But other than that, guys, happy Valentine's Day. We will see you Tuesday at 5.
Peace out.
We out of here.